Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most chilling and controversial stories in American paranormal history. Prepare yourself for the haunting tale of the Amityville Horror. This story is packed with eerie details and disturbing experiences that have captivated and terrified audiences for decades. Located in the serene town of Amityville, New York, 112 Ocean Avenue stands out not just for its suburban charm, but for the dark and terrifying history that unfolded within its walls. The tale begins with a tragic murder and spirals into a series of disturbing paranormal events that have left many questioning the boundaries between reality and the supernatural. To fully grasp the horror that unfolded, we need to step back to November 13th, 1974. Ronald DeFeo Jr., a young man with a troubled past, committed a gruesome crime at 112 Ocean Avenue. While his family, his parents, two brothers, and two sisters were asleep, DeFeo took their lives in a brutal and unrelenting act of violence. The murders were carried out with a .35 caliber rifle, and the crime scene was described as a macabre tableau, with each victim found in their beds. DeFeo's defense claimed that he was driven by voices in his head, urging him to commit the murders. He was later convicted of second-degree murder and sentenced to life imprisonment. The case shocked the nation, casting a long, dark shadow over the house. Despite its grisly past, the house was eventually put on the market, as real estate often does not account for such dramatic histories. In December 1975, George and Kathy Lutz, along with their 3 children, moved into the house, eager for a fresh start. Unbeknownst to them, their new home was about to become the epicenter of a series of horrifying events. At first, the Lutz family enjoyed their new home, but things quickly took a dark turn. Within days of moving in, they began to notice strange occurrences. It started with minor disturbances, doors that would slam shut on their own, windows that would open and close with no explanation, and a foul stench that seemed to come and go without reason. As the days turned into weeks, the supernatural activity intensified. George Lutz reported waking up every night at exactly 3:15 a.m., the precise time of the DeFeo murders. This unsettling pattern was accompanied by an overwhelming sense of dread that seemed to pervade the entire house. The disturbances were not limited to the middle of the night. The Lutz family also reported seeing disturbing apparitions. George and Kathy both saw a large, hairy creature with glowing red eyes. Kathy felt a chilling, invisible force wrapping around her, as if being hugged by a malevolent presence. The youngest daughter, Missy, began talking about an imaginary friend named Jody, who allegedly had the same glowing red eyes. Jody, according to Missy, was a friendly, yet ominous presence. She described Judy as having an unsettling appearance, and claimed that Judy would communicate with her in unsettling ways. The Lutzes found Missy's descriptions increasingly disturbing. One of the most unnerving discoveries came when the family explored the basement. Hidden from the original blueprints of the house was a secret room painted entirely in red. This room, with its unsettling color and sinister atmosphere, was so profoundly disturbing that it only added to the family's growing fear. The room's presence was inexplicable and terrifying. It was not included in any of the house's official plans, adding to the mystery of what had transpired within its walls. The Lutzes described feeling a palpable sense of malevolence when they encountered the room, further escalating their fear. The supernatural occurrences did not relent. The family experienced nightly disturbances, from horrifying apparitions to intense feelings of dread. Kathy saw a grotesque face appear in the fireplace, while George felt an icy, malevolent presence in his bed. These events took a heavy toll on the Lutzes, straining their mental and emotional health. Despite their attempts to rationalize the disturbances, the continuous barrage of supernatural activity became too much for the Lutz family. After just 28 days of living in the house, they decided they could no longer endure the terror. They packed up their belongings and fled the house, leaving everything behind. They never returned to 112 Ocean Avenue, and the house became a symbol of fear and dread. The Amityville horror story quickly became a media sensation. Books, documentaries, and movies were produced based on the Lutzes' experiences. The tale of their horrifying ordeal captured public imagination and sparked widespread interest in the paranormal. The story of the Amityville Horror has left an indelible mark on popular culture. The house has been the subject of numerous investigations and reports, leading to a wide range of conclusions. Skeptics argued that the Lutz's story was a fabrication designed for publicity, while believers insist that the family's experiences were genuine. Over the years, various investigations have been conducted, with varying results. Paranormal experts and skeptics alike have examined the house, but no definitive evidence has been produced to confirm or debunk the Lutz's claims. The house itself has changed ownership several times and continues to draw curiosity from those fascinated by its dark history. The impact of the Amityville horror extends beyond books and movies. It has influenced other horror stories and inspired countless discussions about the nature of evil and the paranormal. The house has become a cultural touchstone for debates about the authenticity of supernatural experiences. Despite the controversy surrounding the story, the legacy of the Amityville horror continues to capture the imaginations of those intrigued by the paranormal. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, the tale of 112 Ocean Avenue remains one of the most compelling and unsettling stories in the realm of true crime and paranormal investigation. What do you think? Was that Amityville horror a genuine account of supernatural activity, or is it a tale spun for financial gain and fame? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this in-depth look into one of the most infamous hauntings ever reported, be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our latest videos. Sleep tight tonight if you dare,